Howdy ho, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another video. I'm annoyed, very annoying things. Let's take a look in the driveway for a second first. Believe it or not, all three cars are still here. That's not why I'm annoyed though. I actually love that all three cars are here to drive them. Obviously I want to sell them, blah, blah, blah. It has been super weird weather lately. Yesterday it was pouring down rain. We had like 5 or 6 inches of rain in a couple hours and everything was flooding like crazy. It's also really cold and windy outside, so while I can, I might as well stay in here and talk. But it was super cold, super rainy. There was a tornado like 15-20 minutes down the road and everything around here flooded. I went around on the Delica yesterday trying to find some good flooded areas to check out and do a video on, but ended up just a bunch of blocked roads and then had to go pick up Mason. And he actually got out of school today too because of the weather yesterday, washing away roads and everything, so they canceled school today, blah, 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 blah. Today though, we are out in the garage. We're gonna head back out there, probably close the garage and turn on the heater, and let's go take a look. This should be better. I had to turn my copyrighted music off to start this video. It's kind of like the bittersweet thing about YouTube, honestly. Like, I really enjoy listening to music while I work on a car, but if I'm gonna be doing YouTube as well, then I have to like stop, turn the music off, turn the music on, and it just gets kind of old. But today, more annoying things with the 180. If the dash wasn't annoying enough, let's get ready for this. If you guys have been watching some of my other videos, if we can focus here, focus on my hand. There we go. This is the key that came with the 180 in the car from the port. This actually happened the day that I picked up the car. Luckily, this happened once we got it back to the house, because that would have been a huge mess down at the port breaking off the key. But this stupid key broke off in the driver's side door over there. So now I get the pleasure of trying to pull it out. Now I do have a little bit of like kind of a life hack that I learned today. Somebody on Instagram, let me find it. This guy right here, R16, still waiting on him to accept my request to follow back. But he kind of reached out and he showed me a video of ways to get broken off keys out of locks. But unfortunately it's not gonna work for this one. I will share it though in case you guys break off a lock in a door or something like that. Like a house door or a different kind of car door. So basically, if you have a key or something stuck in that lock, you can actually get one of those hot glue gun tubes, heat it up with a lighter on the end, and push it in for like 15-20 seconds and hold it there really tight. And then if you're lucky enough, it'll work and you can pull that melted out glue stick with the rest of the key on the end of it. The unfortunate thing for us here, let me see if I can get this on video while trying to shine some light on it. This key lock right here has like, you know, like a little door basically that closes. The key has to push through. And the key is way up inside of there. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's hard to tell on camera. I think you can see it right there. And we're not gonna be able to mash a glue stick that far back. So what I'm gonna try to do first is see if I can get it out using some of these picks and these needle nose plier type things right here. Where are we at? Some picks and some, God, everything has husky fur. If you have huskies, you understand what I'm talking about. And our huskies have been super confused with the weather lately and they've been shedding, so everything has husky fur. But that's what we're gonna do first. We're gonna try to peel it out or pull it out that way. And if that doesn't work, then this whole door panel's coming off. Which shouldn't be much, should be a few screws, it should pop off hopefully. But if we can't get it out this way, I don't know how I'm gonna get it actually out of the lock. I don't know if once I pull that lock mechanism out, if we'll be able to get it out easily or I'll have to take it to a locksmith or something. So unfortunately, I don't think these are gonna work. I was sitting here kind of doing a little test run to see if I could even potentially pull it out because it's hard to hold the camera or hold the light of the phone, hold 2 or 3 of these picks at the same time. I just don't think these picks prying it out is gonna help. The key is pretty loose in there. I was able to put one of these picks in there and I could wiggle the key, but I can't, this won't go back far enough. It's a little bit too big and it won't go back far enough to be able to grab it. And the tip's a little bit, wow, this is getting really weird. It's too big and the tip's too big. But I have an idea, maybe. These were the only magnets I could find. They had little magnets in them here. And they're too big to obviously stick in the keyhole, and I don't think they're strong enough with the little door on the keyhole pried open to be able to pull the magnet or to pull the key out. But what I'm hoping is maybe by holding these magnets on the end of this for a couple minutes, I can somewhat magnetize the end of that little pick. And maybe prying that door open with the pick and then going in there and kind of prying the key out, maybe it'll be able to grab it. I don't know, it's probably wishful thinking. Let's see what we can do with it right now. Hopefully something can happen. Let me get down here with my light. Hopefully a little bit magnetic It was magnetizing a little bit. I just tested it on one of the other picks. It definitely had a little bit of pull to it. I just don't think it'll probably be enough to get that out of there, unfortunately. Getting in there, I can definitely tell that it's been magnetized a little bit. And I'm moving the key slightly, mostly by prying against the key, but it's just down in there pretty good. Well, before I went through all that trying to find a magnet and then trying to magnetize that, I probably should have tested it first. It's not magnetic. God dang it, what a waste of time. See, that is no problem. But the key itself is not. Oh man, this is annoying, but this was just sitting here from when I glued those stupid vents back together. And is this a genius idea or is this an idiotic idea? What if I put a little bit of glue on the end of this pick, pried open the little door with the other pick, and then stuck this pick to the key? I wonder if that would pull enough to pull that key out and hopefully not get super glue in my lock. I'm gonna test it right now without glue to see if I can wiggle this pick in there, touch the key without touching anything else. It's been probably 15 minutes since I was videoing. I've been thinking with the glue still right here, thinking and thinking. Found another paper clip. I'm able to pretty much get this paper clip to go all the way into one of the grooves of the key. Somebody's home. Anyways, now there's glue on the key. How did I get glue on the key? Now there's glue on my finger. Not grab the glue part of the key again. What if I put glue on the end of the key? Are we ever gonna be able to focus on the key in the hand? There we go. What if I put glue on the end right there and then put the key into the lock? I wonder if that would work. Pry open the little door of the lock and then with this glue part, stick it in there, hold it for a minute, and then maybe pull the key back out? Because it seems pretty loose in there. Like if I could only get something that could grip it or like stick it, grip it or stick it. I feel like that would probably solve the problem. But then if it fails, what if I just have like nasty glue in my lock? Then now it seems like it's probably even a bigger problem. I think I might go to Instagram Live for this. All right, Instagram Live went pretty well. I had some suggestions and most people said take the door panel off and pull the lock cylinder out. But I'm being kind of lazy with that because of all the stupid dash stuff that I did earlier this week and I just don't really feel like it. Now, remember I told you kind of guys like a little bit of a hack earlier that somebody on Instagram had sent me earlier in the day, out of the blue before I even said anything about working on the car today, was to heat up the end of a glue stick. This is a small one, but they make some bigger ones, and then shove that into a lock and pull out the key. Now the problem with this one is obviously that door right there and how far back the key sits. But next I was thinking to heat up the glue stick and then push it against the key and then push the key into the lock. I'm thinking that might work. I'm thinking it might work. So we're gonna give that a go. Do a couple little tests here first kinda and just see what's gonna happen. I feel like we're out here smoking some crack or something. And then if we push the key, ooh, yeah, it's got some good glue. And then put that in the lock. Just wish I had a way to test it before going in. I don't know guys, it's kind of scary, I'm gonna try it first with just a little bit of not even like right now, it's kind of cooled off enough to where it's not even, it's not gonna be enough to do anything. Yeah, we're gonna have to go straight in right after pressing it against it, I think. I'm very skeptical about this, very, very skeptical. All right, we're gonna go for it. I got you guys like half in a recycling bin right now. Hopefully you guys can kind of see what's going on. We're gonna heat up the end of this glue again. And just freaking go for it and see what happens. Doing a lot of random stuff on camera lately for the first time, so hopefully this goes about as well as the dash did and this works. Can we get lucky twice? All right, we're gonna go in with the paper clip too, I think. To at least open the door. Oh my God, that glue dried so quick. The glue dried even before we got in the lock. Holy moly. That's why I'm wondering if I should use super glue instead, just because this glue is drying so quick and it wasn't even sticky by the time. Let's go ahead and shove our paper clip in. Hopefully open that door. All right, paper clip in. Let's reheat glue and try this again. Let's try the other end of the glue stick. Oh boy, what are we gonna now be out of lighter fluid or something? You gotta be kidding me. Go and find another lighter. Alrighty, maybe this lucky little Husky Wolf lighter will do the trick. Please, please work. This would be so amazing if this does the trick. Hot glue dripping. Here we go. Not a chance. There's no way this is working. I feel like the glue was already drying as I was trying to get it in the hole. Yep, now we just got glue in the hole. Glue in my hole. Glue in my hole. Where's my good pick? All right, the glue's out of the hole. Let me pick this camera up and talk to you guys here. Alrighty, alrighty. Focus, focus. Zoom out. I think the problem is just the transfer time of the key to the hole with the glue, and it's drying. That's why I'm thinking if anything's gonna work similar to this, it's gonna be having just to put a dab of super glue on it, and hopefully that would pull it out. I think I'm gonna try that, and hopefully something will work, and if not, it's time to take off the door panel. Bruh, if this glue doesn't work, nothing will. This glue gets on everything, and it sticks to my fingers, and then it sticks to the camera, and I couldn't even put the camera down. Holy moly. If this doesn't work, nothing's working. And now this is being a pain in the butt. Slightly different angle this time because that thing was pissing me off. The way it was sitting. All right, paper clip in to get the door open. We'll quickly remove the paper clip once we get a little bit of glue on here. All right, we got some glue on here. All right, we're in. We're in. I think we're pretty solid on the key right now. We're gonna hold it on here for at least like 30 seconds or so. I'm not gonna count, I'm just gonna sit here and talk for a minute. I really hope this works. This would be amazing. If it can at least pull that end of the key out a little bit more to where I can get some tweezers in there or something, that would be so awesome. Hopefully I don't go to pull this out in a minute and it's stuck in there because the glue is on everything other than the key. Oh my God, I cannot wait. This is the last thing with the 180, and the 180 is completely done. I already listed it up for sale, but freaking thing. All right, I just wiggled the key a little bit and I could feel some movement. There wasn't a whole lot of glue on the end, but this stuff like legitimately just sticks to everything. So with the luck that we're having, it's probably stuck to everything other than the key. I think we're getting pretty close to 30, 40 seconds. Moment of truth, guys. Nothing. Oh my God. I think a lot of our glue went onto the door right there. Of freaking course. I'm gonna get my pick and try to look in there and see what we have accomplished, if anything. And at this point, I'm doubting we've accomplished anything. Where's my good pick? Nope, key's still in the same spot. Key has not budged a bit. It's still loose. It's not like we glued the key any more together or anything. It's ridiculous because I can sit here and wiggle the key, but it's just not working. I'm sure a proper locksmith would have had this thing out like ASAP, but here I am doing stuff ghetto in the garage, trying to save 20 bucks probably. We're just gonna take the door panel off. And for my next disclaimer, I've never taken a door panel off a 180SX or a 240. But it can't be that hard or anything much different than any other door panel. I see there's a screw here at the top. I popped off the little thing down in there. There's a screw down in there. And that looks like it might be it. I'm assuming that, and then the rest is just gonna pop out. There might be something behind here. I don't know if I'll have to pop that door handle off first or not. Is there more locks or more screws up here? Feels like it should just be clips. Unless I'm missing something around here. Feels like it should just start popping off. Popping off. I really need to get a cameraman over here. This is kind of hard to try to YouTube and do at the same time. I should probably put the window up actually, huh? That would probably make a lot of sense first. I would think that would make sense, I don't know. I'm just an idiot in my garage. The windows have to be the the window switches have to be connected in here, but this isn't popping off like I expected it to. I don't know if there's another screw like under one of these buttons. Feels like it's still very secure down here on this other end. And that's the last thing I want to do is start breaking more freaking pieces that I need to replace. And on a 26-year-old Nissan, it's probably pretty easy to start breaking things when you get to tearing things apart. All right, it took some wiggling, but there was only one screw in there. There weren't any screws under these buttons. It just took a lot of wiggling and pulling, and once again, just like the dash film, like you're gonna break something, and then you get to this and you just have to unplug it. And that should be it. Hopefully I should be able just to pry the rest of these clips. It should be all clips other than that screw and that screw. I feel like our last holdup is right here. This piece popping, okay. That's just like the 32s actually. I think that's actually the same part number as the 32s. Hey, door panel off. Sweet. And now how do we get to the lock assembly? Nothing can ever just be easy, can it? Even when peeling this stupid thing back and looking up to see if I can get some light up in there. There's behind the door handle, and right there I'm sure is the lock assembly. But to take all that off just looks like such a pain. Oh my God, I'm so over this. Oh my God, I don't know. I really don't want to take that all apart just because there's so many working parts that looks like goes on to it that it would be a real pain in the butt to put back together. I'm gonna put down the camera and look a little further just to see if I can figure out the best thing to do here. All right guys, I'm extremely annoyed at this moment and my hands are filthy and I'm trying to hold this camera without dropping it with my filthy hands. The door panel's off. There's two bolts on the back side of this that you can't even really see. One of them's pretty easy to see that's on this side if you're looking at it from the rear. And then there's another one on this side that you basically just have to feel for and blindly pull out. So there's only two bolts holding that in, but there's also some mechanisms in there that obviously whenever you pull the door handle, there's some rods and stuff that have to go down to some other mechanisms. And also another one for the lock. So right now that's the hold up right here, and I'm having a little bit of an issue trying to figure out exactly how to unhook those. It's like these right here. So it looks like they would just pull out, I guess, but I'm having trouble blindly doing that back here. See, there's the area I'm trying to get undone. And it's 6:30 and I've been working on this for a while, and I was doing a whole bunch of other dumb stuff all day, like more bull crap that I didn't want to be doing. And I still got more bull crap, dumb stuff to do online tonight as far as like some work type stuff goes. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this off for now, and I think I'm gonna pick it back up in the morning for you guys. It'll only be a few seconds, so. Howdy ho, back again. All right, got some updates. It's kind of weird. I said I was gonna come out here and work on this thing first thing in the morning, but it freaking snowed last night, which was, or wait, no, it snowed today. So the next video you guys are gonna see, I kind of did like this weird thing where today I went out and did some videoing in the Delica, and as you can see, it got pretty crazy. So definitely check out the next video. But also, I need to give a big shout out to Matt. Once again, you guys know Matt from Precision, it's such a tongue twister for me for some reason. Maybe I'm just dumb. Precision Wraps and Graphics. He came over, he stopped by, he was in the area, and he wanted to check out like what was going on in the snow. We didn't end up getting a link up, sorry Matt. I ended up just going to take pictures like real close to the house, and then we went and, no, next video for that. Anyways, he came over. Matt's owned like probably 1 million of these cars, or at least worked on his 1 million times that he used to have. And we got this out. Let me see. Focus, focus, focus. Okay, it's probably not gonna focus, but it's the lock cylinder. There we go. And let me get my phone out. Well, if I get my phone out, I'm not gonna be able to, I'll show you guys in a minute. We're gonna take this inside and work on it a little bit and hopefully get this key out, but you can see right here at the back, if I get some light on it, you can see that the key, you can see the top of the key. So I think I can push the key out as long as I can pry that little door open too, and it should come right out. Yesterday when we had ended this video like 30 seconds ago, the holdup I was having was just, I wasn't exactly sure how to get some of the clips off, and I was afraid I was gonna break them, and I was pretty agitated last night, so I just forgot about it. I was gonna take care of it. But then all the snow and all that happened. But seriously, big shout out to Matt. go check out his YouTube channel because he's still trying to do the YouTube thing, getting it going. He's got some good videos on how he does some of his wraps and some of the previous wrap jobs he's done. So go give him a follow. I'll leave his YouTube link and Instagram and things in the comments below. But for now, it has been a long, long day. So let's go inside and see what we can do with this lock. Mason back in the house doing some Valentine's. And we are really close. Let me see if we can focus on this. This key, focus, 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 focus. The key is right there at the edge. If I could just get in there and grab it. I have to put this camera down though because I don't have an extra hand. All right, I got Megan to record for me here because this is the moment of truth, I think. This stupid's probably not even focusing, is it? This stupid key has been everything that's made me mad the last 2 days. And now I can be happy. Thank goodness that is finally over. And if I hadn't had such a long day in the snow, I'd go put it all back together, but whoa, 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 whoa. Is that all of the key? I feel like we're still missing part of the key. Maybe not. All right, so there's not another piece of key in there. I think that maybe that piece was already missing or maybe it just fell out at some point. But here's the other key that I'm gonna lightly put in here. And it does turn. I'm not gonna turn it much because I don't wanna break this stupid key off in there and not have a key. But that is it. So tomorrow I will reinstall it, but I'm gonna end this video here because this is probably already a pretty long one. I have almost completed you, 180. Tomorrow I'll do another video, we'll reinstall that, and then we're gonna take the 180 for a fantastic freaking drive. Let you guys hear it a little bit. Maybe we'll do the Megan video tomorrow where she gets to react to driving it for the first time because it's been here for a couple weeks and she hasn't even driven it yet. I'm super excited. That is the last stinking thing I have to do. As soon as that's finished, the 180 is finished. So, more video to come tomorrow. Don't forget to check out Matt, because Matt was super helpful coming over here and just within 5 minutes, like, oh yeah, this is how you're gonna do this, blah, blah, here you go. And then we had the lockout. And now the key's out. So don't forget to check out Matt and his channel and his Instagram and all that stuff. And go get your car wrapped by him. He does good wraps. Anyways, I'm gonna end this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. As always, thanks for watching.